There's 3 different projects happening in our city centre, coordinated by 3 different teams of local artists. A number of the projects tie in with each other too, which I think is quite beautiful, and it's telling stories about our community and how it's come to be where it is now, and it involves all the various cultural aspects of what we call Mackay.
We're painting this mural on the levee wall, which was built quite a few years ago to protect Mackay from flood. The wall is actually 306 metres long and our mural is 288 metres long. The main feature of the wall is a multilingual river of words which is depicting the river. The images we come up with are relevant to the words that are below it. And earlier on we did quite a few series of smaller images because there was a lot of little things happening to build the town. But now we're getting into the 30s and 40s. It's different because there's major things happening and the wall is actually getting bigger. Because down at the other end, the wall is only about 30 centimetres high, and then it grows up to 1.8 metres. I'm determined to deliver this project and deliver something which the whole community is totally proud of and something that will become a tourist attraction.
My name's Bennett and the project I'm coordinator of is the Upriver Lantern Parade, and the idea is we've got a lovely team of 4 artists who are working in the schools to create large-scale feature lanterns and also lots of little handheld lanterns, and we're going to encourage people to come and walk along our beautiful boardwalk that goes from Cameron Central to the Forgan Bridge. We've got a very busy workshop program to make these beautiful big lanterns and also the little lanterns. And with our age groups, we've got grade 7 classes all the way down to little preppies. And then we also have digital artist Donna Robinson working with senior students to create animations that are sea and river inspired. So that's a bit of the wow factor at the end of the parade. The aim of our project is that people gain a lot, not just from the experience of being part of the end final parade, but also that workshop progress. So we're hoping that both the teachers and the students are going to have learned a whole heap of new art skills and be excited about that.
This particular project, Look Up, is an ethereal sort of project, so nothing is really left, it's an experience.
One of them is a dance performance. Following that will be a digital projection on one of our historic buildings in Wood Street. And we also have an installation of thousands of rainbow lorikeets going into one of our laneways in the city centre.
I'm working on the projections that will be projected onto the refurbished Pioneer Shire building across the road. It's about Mackay and part of its history and overcoming adversity. You see how it's developed and grown and changed, and the natural environment and everything that Mackay has to offer, like the reef and the rainforest.
What I hope for more than anything, and I'm sure it will happen, is building a stronger community connection with the arts.
It's my pleasure to declare the Animating Spaces Mackay UP officially open.
When we first started working on the wall, we had a few teething issues to start off with, but we quickly resolved them, and the people who worked on the wall, we were 15 weeks with our face to the wall every day, and we did develop a very, very close bond, and it's been absolutely fantastic. The Mackay community is really starting to embrace the cultural aspect of the town. Everybody knows that we've had a very strong sporting culture, and the visual arts has been almost underground, but this has really put it out there.
Council's got a commitment with its City Centre revitalisation project to breathe new life into our city centre, to redefine its new purpose for our community, and having a community arts project such as this, bringing life to a levee wall, is just amazing. It's a beautiful piece of public art.
There's a lot of history there, a lot of it I didn't know about, so I think that there's lots of opportunities for the younger people to actually come along and learn something about this great city.
Oh, your granny is in this story! You mean it's on the wall? Yes! It's amazing!
It doesn't actually get used by families that often, so our inspiration was to try and encourage people to walk along that boardwalk.
The kids, they brought their little lanterns along, the handheld ones, and they waited so patiently as we put all the little lights in and turned them on, and then it was, look at this, wow. And the embellishing parts on those lanterns then are highlighted as the light comes on, so that there was a really enjoyable part for them. I think as we met together at the promenade, it was just slow gathering of people until there was a huge crowd of people participating, and everyone, I mean, coming along the river edge then in the parade, that it was huge, it was massive, and that was when you realise that, wow, look at the work we've all done, look at these kids. They were so happy and proud to be part of it.
I think it's been really exciting thinking back to that original community forum, and the fact that what we delivered this evening was the ideas the community came up with. So I think that had a lot to do with the success of tonight's event, is that it was things that the community asked for right in the beginning.
I think there are some really clever creatives in Mackay. For example, the contemporary body movement piece of Dear Mackay. And the lorikeets have just touched a nerve with everyone.
I'm amazed at how many people have been to see it. It just looks fantastic, yes. Very exciting. It has just blown me away. How many people, there's hundreds and hundreds of people have made the lorikeets, so that's just incredible.
Seeing the Pioneer Shire building, I just loved the shape of it, and I knew that I could do something very interesting with the arches and, you know, the objects that are on the facade of it. The projection was an architectural storytelling of Mackay's history and how Mackay has progressed into the bustling city that we have now.
What stands the test of time really is culture and the arts and music. So it invigorates us all. It gives us a sense of place, a sense of belonging, and it's just wonderful. I'm proud to be part of a council that values it.
I feel like we've managed to engage lots of different people and to get them to come to the city centre and see it in a really different light.
I think we successfully animated our spaces, well and truly.